Hey everyone, my name is Liz. I hope you're all having a good day. Here's another What I Eat in a Day video. Enjoy! First off, breakfast. And today I've decided to just have a simple bowl of muesli, quick and easy. And I really like this super crunchy with oats and raisins muesli from Ortakam, if I pronounce it correctly. And I like the texture. It's crunchy and the raisins in it just complements the whole thing, which I'm not really fond of in real life, but the raisins in it just think it's really good. And of course, I add 5 drops of sweetener, just 5 is more than enough, and also a cup of coffee. For lunch, I'm having rice and leftover homemade fish fingers. Maybe next time I will also try to record how I make my fish fingers. For today's dinner, I've decided to make tomato soup. I am not going to have dinner at home, but I'm going to make dinner for my host family anyway because they're so busy today. So they really needed my help. And this recipe, it's actually one of Gordon Ramsay's recipe. It is originally you should make it with fresh tomatoes, but I think I would just use canned tomatoes because I feel like it's just the same anyway, maybe. But it turns out really good every time I make it. So I would recommend for everyone to try, especially on this time of the year. It's very cold. It's so nice to sip on some hot soup. So as you can see, I've chopped some onion. Like I think it's just one medium-sized onion and 2 cloves of garlic. When my 4-year-old host child asked me what it would be for dinner and I told her it's going to be tomato soup, she jumped for joy. She really loves tomato soup. And as you can see, I have 2 cans of chopped tomatoes, and I will also add later on balsamic vinegar, and I also have a cube of chicken broth, and of course we need olive oil, and later olive oil will show up. Here she goes. To make it, you have to heat up a pot and then add a generous amount of olive oil because according to Gordon Ramsay, it makes the soup glossy. Next, add up your onion and garlic. I am adding the pepper now because I've heard somewhere that it adds a better pepper flavor this way. And then I just continue stirring it until the onion is translucent. Now that the onions are translucent, it's time to add the canned tomatoes. You also need to add water in the soup. So what I do is I just fill up the same can with water, and then I'll fill up the other can just in half. So in total, just 1.5 cans of water. Then I will add the chicken cube. I will also add in a teaspoon of sugar because tomatoes can be too sour, so it's very important to add some sugar in it. And also this balsamic vinegar. According to Gordon Ramsay, it gives a sour cake, but a different kind of sour cake. The soup has started to boil, so I just turn down the heat to low, and then I add around 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of salt, and then I just let it simmer. So you can have the soup as is, but I really prefer to use this hand blender or stick blender with this attachment. One thing I've learned from my Norwegian host family is to have boiled eggs with tomato soup. And then I will also later on boil some macaroni pasta. Once the soup is finished, this is how it looks like. The kids love it, everyone loves it, so I hope you give this a try.